Well, I want Donald Trump. I'm sorry. I want Donald
Why
Trump.
do you apologize?
Well, I know.
Don Lemon, at one point in time, do you remember when Don Lemon had that famous speech about what black people need to do? Pull your pants up, get your shit together.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Don Lemon.
Yes, Joe Rogan draws attention to shocking Don Lemon clip. I can't believe he actually said this. Before we even go into this video, Don Lemon recently went out to ask people who they are voting for. He was actually shocked to realize a lot of people have changed their minds.
How are you feeling about the election?
I'm going for Trump. I feel like every time they don't want somebody who is good for us to win, they throw somebody black in our face thinking that's going to make us vote for the black person.
I voted for Obama because he was black. I don't want to vote for her because she's the first black woman to run for president or to win.
I don't vote.
Well, I want Donald Trump. I'm sorry. I want Donald
Why
Trump.
do you apologize?
Well, I know nobody likes him, but we had good times with Donald Trump.
I'm running for Trump, so
You are?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, why?
Yeah. I don't know. I just always been a fan of his, so that's what I'm running for.
I used to be against Trump. I used to live in Virginia. I saw the bad side of it, but really moving to Cleveland, but I saw the other side of it.
I'm supporting Trump
You are. Because?
because it has to change. It has to change, and now I vote more for what fits me better as a person rather than voting for the black person or voting for the first woman. So
What do you think about Kamala Harris?
I think they say she phony and fake, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm like Trump saying, what are you, So I'm not feeling her. People get mad about it, I'm just not feeling her.
I don't like her the way she speaks, the giddiness, the laughing. Everything's a joke, and it's not a joke. We're in trouble.
I'm going for Trump. Kamala was on Biden's team, and I don't like Biden. Gas wasn't this high when Trump was our president. Food wasn't this high. I'm going for Trump.
You might be thinking that is all. Don Lemon sat down with Jen Psaki. A question pertaining to this video. His response clearly tells you a lot of people don't know Kamala Harris.
Was there anything, what did they think about Harris? Did they have anything to say about her?
They did have, listen, it depends on where you are. We went to a number of different battleground states in Pennsylvania, Ohio, we were in Michigan, Indiana, on our way, obviously, Illinois, on our way to Chicago. And it sort of depended on where you were. Pennsylvania, well, I shouldn't say Pennsylvania, I should say Philadelphia, was a bit more liberal, and the answers to the questions about her and him were quite different. But for the most part, in Pittsburgh or in the Jersey Shore and in Atlantic City, in Ohio especially, many people did not know who she was. Right? They weren't familiar with her. So I think she has to reintroduce herself to the public. But for him, I think that they thought that he's better for the economy. And that, again, that he brought money into the community or that he was on black people's side.
Yes, there is one shocking thing. I don't know if you have seen it. Libras are now claiming that Trump paid black people to support him. We have always seen that with Kamala Harris. A lot of people coming out to confess, oh, they did this to me. A lot of black women came out together, like, let's say no to Kamala Harris. The clip went viral. When I saw the reactions on CNN today, Trump is up 17% with black vote compared to the, I think, 5 or 6% he previously had. A lot of people are not comfortable with that. Libras are asking what is going on here, that Trump is going on with black voters, but they can't realize that. They now claim Trump is paying them.
My name is Jasmine Woodson.
Hi, my name is Silla.
I'm Karen Watson.
I'm Yolanda Johnson from Georgia.
This is BB Diamond from New York City.
I'm Dana Galen, and I'm from Tampa, Florida.
I live in Hagerstown, Maryland.
Out here in Maricopa County.
Kalamazoo County, Michigan.
I am a proud African immigrant living in Florida.
I'm from the great state of New Jersey.
I'm Angelina from Philly, and this November, I am not voting for Kamala Harris.
I am not voting for Kamala Harris.
I'm not voting for Kamala Harris.
I am not with Kamala Harris.
I am not with her.
I'm not with her.
I am not with Kamala Harris.
I'm not with Kamala.
I am not for Kamala. I am for Donald Trump.
I am not with Kamala.
I am not with her because she is not with me.
I support President Trump and the economic policies our country experienced under his leadership as our 45th president.
President Trump will support our law enforcement agencies and fund them appropriately.
Donald Trump made me proud to be an American.
I'm with Donald J. Trump.
We need a leader who can make America great again.
Trump puts Americans first, and he always will.
We need Donald Trump.
I and millions of other Black Americans will cast my vote for Donald J. Trump.
I will proudly cast my vote for Donald J. Trump as our next president.
It is actually funny to see how Libras are acting. Who actually even told them that throughout life, Black people will always support Democrat even when they are not happy. These are people, they have reasons why they took a decision to support Trump.
Every single day and explain how she is going to do that for the American people, and she's doing it.
Angela, to bring you in, those battleground polls also show Donald Trump pulling in 19% support from Black voters. That is actually triple what he got in 2020. What do you make of that? What is he doing right to win them over?
I don't make anything of these polls that are talking to imaginary Black folks. I would love to know, for one, who they're talking to, because I've not seen.
So you think that they don't exist?
I think that they are, maybe, you know what, they might be the invisible man that Ralph Ellison talked about in his book. I don't know who these people are. There was a Trump ad that was released, I believe today, that's targeting Black women voters. And there are these people who, allegedly exist all throughout the country, and they're reading scripts. You can see their eye line going over here. And I think some of them might be paid to say some of these things. I'm not sure. But here's what I do know, Pam. You talked about this not being the case, Georgia not being the case for Joe Biden. Joe Biden did actually win Georgia in 2020. And I also want to give some credit to Kamala Harris, who has been to Georgia 7 times this year, right? And so I think it's important for us to acknowledge the work that has been done. Their state directors talk.
It is actually funny to see how these same people, because polls are now favoring Trump, they don't even believe in their own polls again. They don't believe in that. If this was the reverse, she would say, oh, the people exist. Now, the number of Black people supporting Trump doesn't exist, or he is buying this people up. It is insane to have this ridiculous mindset. When I look at this lady and her reaction, clearly tells you she's panicking. It has never happened like this before. She is telling me that she has not seen this. I just want her to watch some of the Don Lemon videos he recently put out during this interview. You will clearly see how Black people are taking decision to support Trump than Harris. I'm not joking. That is what I've seen. So her sitting here telling me these people don't exist is crazy.
Fox News, which has been caught in defamation, ran a false piece falsely stating that I said something else that I didn't say. So I stand on that. I stand on the New York Times
So you
quote.
didn't say this bandage was a proper spectacle from a candidate who's obsessed with spectacles.
That's fair. A placard for delegates to fill in, an image for political mobilization, a spectacle for this candidate who we know is, by his own admission, obsessed with assorted spectacles. These aren't, Mr. Lewandowski, I did not say that. That is a false quote.
Right here.
And
it's clear.
What you have is a
you
false quote.
said
What
it.
you have is a false quote. And if I'm putting you on notice, if you continue to repeat falsely that I said that, you will be potentially in a defamation situation because I didn't say that. But
This crazy MMBC guy is now threatening Trump advisor with legal actions on a video. He clearly said it, like you can see there. I don't get the point here.
Who's gonna tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs, those black jobs, one of those black jobs, those black jobs, one of those black jobs, those.
And where's that guy?
Yeah.
Where'd that guy go?
No.
That guy vanished.
There was no money in that. No.
There is. You just got to go to Fox.
Yeah.
But not really about the NC. I decided to follow this all through, so to bring the truth so people can see exactly what went on.
Bigger issue is I will never criticize them.
This is silly.
President.
And if the pace plays,
Leaving.
A speech from Michelle Obama that I have to say is one of the best
gun-toting.
We were talking.
Trump or Kamala?
Trump. Damn Kamala.
Kamala Harris is in office right now and has not tried to do anything about the border, has not tried to not tax people on tips.
For some people, it's already started.
But when you disrespect Kamala Harris,
they say the economy's great. Just look at the jobs numbers. Well, we did, and they disappeared.
The money in politics is so extraordinary, which is something that should have never been allowed to happen.
Much more happens at the DNC.
They had a guy yelling,